Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Aquele cara tá maluco. Qual é o seu problema?
Ei, olha por onde anda.
Qual é o seu problema?
Alguém chama a segurança!
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Preciso ver
Gotta
seu
find a
bilhete.
ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Bilhete, por favor.
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead. Look out!
Não posso deixar entrar.
That's where you're going. Don't let them see you.
Então ele diz: não, só leite. Todos não vão beber cerveja sempre.
Bilhete? Preciso ver seu bilhete.
Everything all right, Desmond? You should really get moving. Sneaking past
Não
security
posso
should get
deixar
you into
entrar
the
sem
arena.
bilhete.
Não se esqueçam de comprar os ingressos com
Zé,
antecedência
bilhete,
para
You
Vamos
gotta
jogar.
get in there, Desmond. Whatever you
Benício
do, do it
Carvalho
soon, please.
contra Marco Maguire.
Everything all right, Desmond? You should really get moving. Sneaking past security should get you into the arena.
Certo, pode entrar.
Preciso ver seu bilhete. Bilhete, por favor.
You gotta get in there,
Guardas
Desmond.
estão no
Whatever
estádio
you
para
do, do it
protegê-los.
soon, please.
Aquele cara tá maluco. Não, ainda não fui. Certo, pode entrar.
Preciso ver seu bilhete.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Olha por onde anda.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Qual é o seu problema?
Your target's definitely in the VIP.
Aquele
Alguém
cara
chama a
tá maluco.
segurança!
Ei, olha por onde anda.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Security's headed towards you. Your target is definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Hide! Hide!
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente imediatamente.
Qual é o seu
Great.
problema?
Set up a checkpoint.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Olha por onde anda.
Qual é o seu problema?
Alguém chama a segurança!
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Abstergo agents, don't let them see you. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Você viu esse homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente se ouvir.
Então ele diz. Não, falei.
There's gotta be a way to slip past. Side room maybe? Hallway? Something?
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente imediatamente.
I'm telling you, there's definitely a way to get past those guards. If you won't go through them, try going around them.
Ei, olha por onde anda.
Eagle
Alguém
Fist might
chama a
have been there.
segurança!
Great. Set up a checkpoint.
Lembre-se, amanhã é a sétima.
Eu lembro bem. Aquele ano teve um verão
Stick with the crowd and security will never spot you.
Sua cabeça com a força de 1000 martelos. Aquele cara tá
Hide!
maluco.
Hide! Watch your back, they're on you. Careful, Desmond. Security is looking for you. Try and stay blended with the crowd. Move too fast and you'll attract their attention. Can't have you get arrested.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
Troughs are time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Por favor. Também. Faz a porcaria da verificação. Que bando de ratinho! Passam 20 minutos simulando semanal e fatura milhões. Eu quebro as costas, trabalhar 80 horas por semana para tirar 100 pratas violentas. Agora tenho que ficar aqui para ser insultado por um tamanho de tempo. Por favor, senhor. Eu estou com fome. Por favor, senhor.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Use the catwalk to get
Olha por
across.
onde anda.
Don't tell me you're suddenly afraid of heights. You gotta cross the arena on that catwalk. It's the only way. You should really get up on that cap before security shows up.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Não é problema. Aquele cara tá maluco.
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other
Alguém
side?
chama a segurança!
Use the catwalks to get across. Really close now. The power source should be in one of those up here.
Ei! Olha por onde anda.
Aquele cara
Alguém
tá
chama a
maluco.
segurança!
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Olha por onde
Alguém chama a segurança! Quer que eu faça uma...
Ei! Olha por onde
Alguém
anda.
chama a segurança!
Qual é o seu problema?
Alguém chama a segurança!
Olha por onde anda.
Tá vendo?
I fucked up. I fucked up.
Ali está.
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Ei! Olha por onde anda.
Problema. Aquele cara tá maluco.
Metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Aquele cara tá maluco.
Olha por onde anda. Ei, olha, alguém estava segurando. Alguém estava segurando.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Oh, unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers, and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for it.
When we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not. If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. Sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse. Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves, and know what was to come. First, we wanted to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's gonna be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood fall? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it's because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, It's because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
Father. Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey, they sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn encouraged diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we both?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him. There was a wagon here, slowly weighed down as they loaded the supplies.
Oh, hell. I'm gonna need help. Hello? Get out here, lads!
Snow has obscured the tracks, but enough remains that we can still follow.
Just my luck. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
It was not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we'd normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
Was a good haul today. Saw a bit of gunpowder in those crates. We'll get extra for that. was a good haul today. Saw a bit of gunpowder in those crates. We'll get extra for that. We'll be rich. I almost feel bad for the Yanks, shivering and starving out there. It's a hard way to go. All they need to do is raise the white flag. They should have done that a long time ago. Waste all those guys chasing a full notion. Breaks my heart. Looks to be in order. Go and be formed. Another run planned for tonight. I'll go bring the wagon and meet up with you later. God, please keep quiet. Where's the foreman? Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what he's got planned. Looks to be in order. Go and see the foreman. There's another run planned for tonight. I'll go bring the wagon and meet up with you later.
Follow me everywhere!
Oi, where's the foreman?
Can't miss it.
About time you showed up. Listen here. Boss wants us to try something new tonight. A raid. No more convoys. We're to steal from a Yank camp itself.
You sure about this?
It's not my business to be sure or not. I just do as church asks. If you're so concerned, take it up with him.
Is he here?
Of course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. On account of him not wanting to go back to jail and all.
All right, I'm in.
Look what we found!
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious-like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Nah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Hatham? Church told me all about you.
Then you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are ya?
Not yet.
Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
What? You mean just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
Ja, man.
I could use some help over here. You get a blow to the head.
How dare you call upon me after Monmouth?
I have nobody else to turn to. The Culper Ring informed me that West Point's been infiltrated. I believe they intend to murder Major General Benedict Arnold.
I still do not see why you need me.
The loss of such a figure would be devastating to the cause. It must be done without my soldiers' knowledge. The mere idea of the Patriots being breached would be crippling to morale, to the war. Will you do it?
It will be done. But never call on me again.
Back off. These are my blankets.
They will take his toys.
The guard have no patience for bared weapons.
Move along, move along. Claim these What you doing, burning my blanket?
Your blankets are infected with smallpox. You should get to the doctor right away.
Oh, that's just great.
Just see me home.
Move along, move along. I've claimed these blankets for myself.
Why you gotta go off and do that? Blankets ain't cheap.
This blanket has the pox in it. You need to see a doctor as soon as possible.
Ah, hell.
A modicum of prudence, my dear. Why would you... What foolishness is this? I need help! Over here!
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
Evening, Connor. I see you made it here in one piece.
Recovered from your beating then?
Benjamin Church is holed up on an abandoned brewery on the waterfront. We should be done with this by sunrise.
Good. I would like to have those supplies returned as soon as possible.
Of course. I wouldn't want to keep you from your lost cause. Come along then. Follow me.
Tell me something. You could kill me when we first met. What stayed your hand?
Curiosity. Any other questions?
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That of peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
People chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words. That does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection. Hold a moment. Church, you clever bastard.
What is it?
I was hoping I could wave you past the guard, but has replaced most of them with men I don't know. Well, I should be able to pass without arousing suspicion, but you...
No. We do this together or not at all.
Then what do you propose?
I will find a guard who is off duty and take his uniform.
Very well. I will wait here then.
Of course you will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to come along and hold your hand, perhaps? Provide kind words of encouragement?
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by death. The sentence to be carried out forthwith before these witnesses.
He didn't do nothing. Please, stop.
Move along, unless you want to join. Ready? Hey!
Mein Gott! Verrückter! Alles verrückter!
That should suffice. Follow me.
These men have been found...
Hold, strangers. You tread on private property. What business have you here?
The Father of Understanding guides us.
You I recognize, not the savage.
He is my son.
Move along, unless you want to join.
Tasted of the forest fruits, did you? Off you go then.
It's locked. Give me a moment.
Must be strange for you, discovering my existence as you have.
I'm actually curious to know what your mother might have said about me. Always wondered what life might have been like had she and I stayed together. How is she, by the way?
Dead. Murdered.
What? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you're sorry. I found my mother burning alive. I'll never forget her face as she sent me away. Charles Lee is responsible for her death by your order. And you're sorry.
It's impossible. I gave no such order. I spoke the opposite, in fact. I told them to give up the search for the precursor site. We were to focus on more practical pursuit.
It is done, and I'm all out of forgiveness.
Benjamin Church, you stand accused of betraying the Templar Order and abandoning our principles in pursuit of personal gain. In consideration of your crime, I hereby sentence you to death.
No!
You're too late. Church and the cargo are long gone. And I'm afraid you won't be in any condition to follow. We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. You always did prefer principles of profit. Perhaps that's why a little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had, but a dream is all it ever was. Look at the half-breed fight, like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys. Those two, get him! We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. You always did prefer principles of profit. Perhaps that's why a little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had, but a dream is all it ever was. More of them! Look at the half-breed fight, like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys. Get him! There's more! Don't let them escape! Get it! The Indian too! They have reinforcements! Take them down! That one! And he's half-breed!
Where is Church?
I'll tell you anything you want. Only promise that you'll let me live.
You have my word.
He left yesterday for Martinique. Took passage on a trading sloop called the Welcome. Loaded half its hold with the supplies he stole from the Patriots. That's all I know, I swear. You promised.
And he kept his word. Let's go.
We need to get out of here.
You don't say.
Now is not the time for sightseeing.
So close, yet so far. We'll need to find a way around the flames.
Get back here, traitors!
Oh, how I'll enjoy making you pay for your betrayal. The church paid well. You rewarded handsomely. And what good has the gold you need now? Is it magic gold, you think? Like the one they... See if you can find something to pry it open. Connor? What are you up to? Oh, no, don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side!
We do now.
Church is at least a day on us. We must move quickly if we're to catch him.
I have a ship we can use. Meet me on the pier when you're ready.
Shall we?
I told you this was a poor heading. Church is surely days ahead of us now.
Have some faith in the boy. He's yet to disappoint.
Ease her up.
Full sail!
Well, the bar's not been set very high now, has it?
We are closer than you think, Father.
Haul in to half sail! Let's fly full sail. We need every knot. Full sail. Reduce speed. Half sail. Unfurl everything. Full sail.
Ship out!
Isn't the welcome? Aye, and she's dropped anchor.
Bring us in for a closer look, son.
It seems the ship has been abandoned.
Church always was a slippery little bastard.
Enemy ahead! They're making to flee! After them! Full sail! To half sail! Ease her off! Half sail! Unfurl everything! Full sail! Haul in to half sail! Let's fly full sail! Full sail! Go get
Can
that
the ship
wind!
go no faster?
Reduce speed! Half sail! Fire!
Ready when you are, sir.
Slow her down to half sail! Might want to avoid things like that in the future. Rogue wind! Full sail!
We need more
every
speed!
knot! Full sail! Ease her off! Half sail!
It's almost as though you want him to escape.
Let fly full sail!
How
Unfurl
is it
everything!
you
Full sail!
came to captain a ship, given the way you sail? Perhaps someone with more experience should take the wheel. Rogue Wind! It's almost as though you want him to escape. Full sail! Full sail! Go get that wind! Ease her up! Half sail! Bring her to full stop!
Left!
No sail! Rogue Wind! Bring her to half sail! Pull into half sail! You won't get a second chance at this! Let's fly full sail! Unfurl everything! Full sail! You came to captain the ship!
Between the cliffs,
Give him
boy,
away, you
and the
sail.
Achilles too big to follow. We need to go around.
God damn it! We're going to lose him!
What other choice have we? Those rocks would crush us.
The current here is swift. We still have a chance. To half sail! Half sail! Enemy ships approaching! Ready our weapons! The enemy turn fire! Church is using the ambush as cover! Sink him before he escapes! Send that bastard to the seafloor! No! I need his ship afloat! The cargo must be saved! Do not let Church escape!
Give me half sail!
When you are, sir!
Won't get very far fighting the wind, Captain!
Deployed half sail.
Half sail, men!
Full sail!
No sail now, double time!
Roll out half sail.
Take it to half sail!
We need more speed. Full sail.
I won't complain if you elect to sink his ship, son. It's just I thought you wanted it in one piece.
Watch the cliffs, Captain! Haul everything in.
No sail now, double time!
Men, prepare to board! What are you doing?
Ending this.
Secure the ship! Hook us in! Bring her close!
Man the swivels! Cover from the quarter deck!
Secure the outside! Tie off the bow!
I need to get below deck. Who knows what madness my father intends? What has Church done with the cargo?
Let me tell you, working my way through your nasty little tricks and traps. Clever! Some of them, anyway. I'll give you credit for that.
came here for a reason.
Different reasons, it seems.
Where are the supplies you stole?
Go to hell.
I ask again. Where are the supplies?
On the island yonder. Awaiting pickup. But you've no right to it. It isn't yours.
No. Not mine. Those supplies are meant for men and women who believe in something bigger than themselves. Who fight and die that one day they might be free from tyranny such as yours.
Are these the same men and women who fight with muskets forged from British steel? Who bind their wounds with bandages sewn by British hands? How convenient for them. We do the work. They reap the rewards.
You spin a story to excuse your crimes, as though you're the innocent one and they the thieves.
It's all a matter of perspective. There's no single path through life that's right and fair and does no harm. Do you truly think the Crown has no cause? No right to feel betrayed? You should know better than this. Dedicated as you are to fighting Templars, who themselves see their work as just. Think on that the next time you insist your work alone befits the greater good. Your enemy would beg to differ, and would not be
Zamanios gina, nagtiyahne de kantu titogaske.
Did well. His passing was a boon for us both. Come on. I bet you'll want my help retrieving everything from the island.